The drama surrounding Caitlyn Clark has reached a point that no one in women's basketball could have imagined even a year ago. After months of headlines filled with bruising fouls, jealous remarks, and thinly veiled hostility from veterans who felt threatened by a rookie who refused to bow her head, the story has now shifted onto a stage far bigger than the WNBA ever prepared for. What began as petty locker room politics and on-court targeting has drawn the attention of a global power player that does not negotiate in silence, does not operate within salary caps, and does not hesitate once it identifies an opportunity. The rumors that first sounded like fantasy have now entered the realm of reality, and with Stephen A. Smith stepping forward to validate them, the basketball world is bracing for a seismic shift that could change the shape of the sport forever. Nothing exposed the fragility of the WNBA more than the constant stream of disrespect directed at Clark from the moment she arrived. She was expected to smile through hard hits that would have been penalized anywhere else. She was expected to ignore veterans intentionally body-checking her in transition. She was expected to travel coach flights, accept a $76,000 salary, and pretend that the league's old hierarchies were more important than her own historic impact on ratings. The league treated her like someone who needed to earn her place when, in reality, she had already elevated the WNBA further in 1 month than most players had in a decade. And while the league pretended these moments were just part of competition, someone else was watching from afar. Not a sponsor, not a corporation, a sovereign wealth fund with unlimited capital, a history of reshaping sports overnight, and a proven track record of targeting athletes who feel undervalued by their own leagues. When Stephen A. Smith stepped onto national television and revealed whispers of a billion-dollar Saudi-backed basketball venture centered around Clark and Sophie Cunningham, the sports world froze. His voice, known for being loud and provocative, carried an unusually controlled authority. He spoke as if he had seen the signatures, as if the meetings had already taken place, as if the future had already been sketched out behind closed doors. The WNBA never imagined that its internal conflicts would create the perfect opening for a takeover. While players fought for hierarchy and veterans demanded respect that Clark had supposedly not yet earned, investors with deeper pockets than the entire WNBA combined studied every sign of dysfunction. The league's inconsistencies, its reluctance to protect its most valuable asset, and its outdated business model all but rolled out a red carpet for an outside entity to swoop in and offer what the league never could. In the eyes of the Saudis, Caitlyn Clark is not simply a rookie contract on a struggling salary structure. She is a global anchor capable of launching a new league overnight. The magnitude of that realization is what sent panic throughout the WNBA front offices. Every projection, every negotiation, every future plan had Clark's name highlighted at the center. Networks agreed to discussions because Clark existed. Sponsors increased budgets because she played. Attendance surged because she stepped onto the court. The WNBA built its future on her shoulders, but offered her nothing close to the security her value demanded. And the moment Stephen A. Smith dropped the billion-dollar bombshell, all those neatly arranged business plans scattered like sand in the wind. $1 billion is not a rumor. It is an earthquake. Yet the most striking part of this unfolding saga is not the money. It is the silence. Silence from Clark. Silence from Cunningham. Silence from their camps. Silence from the WNBA. Silence from agents, executives, and league partners. Silence so loud that it became its own headline. Because in the world of professional sports, silence is never innocence. Silence is leverage. Silence means negotiations are happening where microphones cannot reach. Silence means something is real enough that denying it would remove a bargaining chip. Silence means the WNBA is one wrong move away from losing everything. The Saudis have already proven what they can do when they set their sights on a sport. LIV Golf turned the PGA upside down in less than a year. Billion-dollar checks appeared with no hesitation. Legends walked away from lifelong associations because the financial gap was too massive to ignore. The same template is being applied now, except this time the target is a league already filled with tension, undervaluation, and dissatisfaction. A league where private jets are not allowed, scheduling is brutal, travel is exhausting, and salaries are dwarfed by the revenue players generate. All these pain points have built the perfect storm. Caitlyn Clark gives any investor immediate global relevance. Sophie Cunningham gives them attitude, charisma, and a personality-driven brand. Together, they form the foundation of a league structured around entertainment, not politics. A league where resources flow like water. A league where players do not need to choose between passion and generational wealth. A league designed to challenge every system the WNBA clings to with outdated stubbornness. The WNBA cannot afford to ignore the risk. It is staring down its most vulnerable moment since its creation. Because this time, the threat is not competition from another American league. It is a foreign power with billions to burn and no obligation to play by the rules the WNBA believes will save it. A league that could offer Clark more in one check than she could earn in her entire WNBA career. A league that could offer Cunningham the role and spotlight she has fought to earn. A league that could tempt dozens of players currently frustrated by long flights, small salaries, and aging structures that no longer match the modern athlete's value. The stakes have never been higher. If Clark leaves, the entire WNBA ecosystem destabilizes. If Cunningham follows, the migration begins. And once the first stars jump ship, the rest will not be far behind. This is not just a rumor. It is a warning shot. It is the sound of a door creaking open, ready to swing wide the moment Clark steps through. And the WNBA knows that once she walks away, there may be no pulling her back. If you found this breakdown as shocking and eye-opening as we did, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Caitlyn Clark will take the billion-dollar offer? Is the WNBA doing enough to protect its future? And what would a Saudi-backed women's league mean for the entire sport? Let us know below, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss our next deep dive into the biggest stories shaking the world of basketball.